Hello, everybody. It's that time again, Tuesday at 222 on July the 30th. Here with me, Tammeron, a spiritual guide, founder of Tammeron's Place, a retreat for spiritual growth, where we offer life-changing retreats for women who are really suffering from betrayal, issues of betrayal. So really some fantastic retreats coming up this year, as well as just offering a space for people who just really just want to chill out for a few days. So there's been a lot of things happening this summer here in Northern Ontario. However, I want to dive right into it with you guys because, astrologers are really talking a lot about this week. And I know for me as a Capricorn, I have really felt the effects of Mercury Retrograde for this past July. And so it is officially ending tomorrow on Wednesday, as well as the new moon rolling in on Wednesday or Thursday on August the 1st, depending on where you live in the world. So it's a really powerful energy, and there's been a lot of ups and downs, a lot of, thinking you're just getting ahead, and then you feel like you've taken not just 10 steps backwards, but for some of us, we feel like we've taken like 100 steps backwards. So it's been really intense. I'm glad it's finally over. However, this is the question that I'm posing for everybody this week is, have you really taken the time out during this past month of Mercury retrograde to really rethink things in a certain area of your life? So now that I'm following astrology, again, it really does affect us depending on which area of our life where these planets have shown up for us. So I know for me, it's been a lot about home. It's been a lot about business. Where do I want to be? Where do I want to be living? Where do I want to run my business from? How am I going to make all the pieces of the puzzle fit together? And what steps do I need to take this week? Like, where do I see myself? Because for me, even last week was a huge emotional breakthrough. It was a huge shift. So luckily for me, I was able to reach out to some of my comrades and to help me process what was bubbling up. So if you're not someone who is used to working with emotional energies, again, stay tuned to the end of this video where you can click on the link below and you can connect with me for a private 30-minute reading. And again, what we do is we take the 2-card draw from today and then we do a deeper reading. So we go deeper into the area of your life where change is ready to happen. And sometimes change can be phenomenal. It can be something where it's like destiny, right? However, it might seem scary and it might pose some questions for us. So this is what we're going to be using for a 2-card draw today. And again, I am always using Colette Baron Reid's deck. This is the deck of my choice again this week, which is the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. And again, it's still hot and summer. So this is my magic teacup that I love to use around the new moon or the full moon. So remember, the new moon is when we draw in new people, we draw in new opportunity, maybe new places. So it's all about newness and fresh and new. And with it being in Leo, it really is representing, where we want to shine. Remember, the Leo is like giving us that courage to really get out into the world. And so this is what we're asking Spirit again this week. All right. So before we get started, and what's in my cup? Just lemon juice and water, something light. Again, I've been using so much lemon and lime for the past couple of weeks because, again, it really helps to lift old stagnant energy and it helps to release anger. So sometimes when we feel like something's actually changing and it feels hard, it's actually for the better. All right, so it's really important this week. So the first card is always our challenge, and it is number 14. So the cards came in upside down, okay? So what that means is that they are actually in a protection method. So it's saying truth be told. So our first card coming up as the challenge is all about that deep truth. right? So again, with it being Mercury retrograde, it's been time to reflect, rethink, really take some time out. So when this card comes up as your challenge, what it's actually asking you to do is to really think about it. So if you're going to be making any choices, which is going to be the second card, we're going to come back to this in a minute because I want to show you guys the next card. But the truth is what's true for you. So a situation may look hunky-dory and people might be trying to offer you something, and to them it looks absolutely amazing, but you're going to have to dig deep. All right. So let's see what the next card says for our action step, because it came up in the upside down position. It's number 45 and it's saying time to go. Okay. So again, this card is actually asking you what it is that you need to let go of that no longer serves you. And also it feels to me like, is there something about the way you view yourself, something that is so old and outdated, maybe an old way, an old perspective of how you're doing something in a certain area of your life. And this is actually what needs to go. Because if the challenge is what is the truth and what needs to go, that might actually just be what this week is all about for you. Because I'm going to put the cards down for a minute. If you let go of thinking about yourself in a certain way, that is your truth. That is what you broke through this past month. All right. And there's usually an emotion that's connected to it because it's an emotional story that no longer serves you. And so when you can look at that same situation and you're holding a completely different emotional story to it, you're going to see the truth. You're going to see what's true for you, an opportunity maybe where this is an area for you to shine. However, in that moment of shining, you got to understand the why. Like, what does it represent for you? Because maybe that old way of thinking about something was never real. It was never a reality, because there's an element of you that's ready to come out. All right. Leadership, opportunities to be put in the right place. However, you have to make sure that this is completely in alignment, because an old way of dealing something and wanting someone to shine, or to be able to shine, oh, I got to put these together. To be able to shine, something has to shift, right? Something has to break away and it has to be gone. So I hope you have found this useful. And again, if you were looking for a deeper, intimate reading for yourself for this week ahead, just feel free to click on the link below, whether you're seeing this on Facebook or you're seeing this on YouTube, and we can accommodate a 30-minute reading for you. Again, I only do 12 readings per month. I am in my creation zone, and I'm really taking some new directions in my life too. So again, it's not a time in my business schedule where I'm here to be of service to a lot of people. But again, I love to provide these videos for you guys each and every single week. All right, because it's important that you make the right decision. However, I'm just going to close and I'm just going to share something else. Remember, at times like this, when we've had Mercury retrograde, we've had eclipses, we've had 2 eclipses this month, and now we've got the new moon. All right. There's been a lot of rattling, a lot of shaking up, a lot of things that, it's like, what, I need to let go of this. I need to rethink that situation. I need to look at things differently, or how can I view things differently? However, when new opportunities come into your life and they just might rattle you, it might be just like, wow, yeah, that's a great opportunity, but that's not what I was looking for. I'm going to ask you to go deeper and ask more questions to make sure that this opportunity is best for you. And that is your truth, is to understand that. And just to remember as well is that when something big comes into your life like this, sometimes it was just destined to happen. Like something was destined to shift or change in your life, and that's the stuff we cannot change. However, dig deeper into yourself and make sure you're understanding the truth as to why you're either going to say yes or why you're going to say no to this golden opportunity showing up. All right. I hope this was useful. Again, feel free to join me again next Tuesday at 222 for another free weekly tea and tarot reading here with me, Tammeron. Cheers for now. Bye-bye.